हेलो। हेलो।
गुड इवनिंग सर।
हाँ, गुड इवनिंग। वॉइस मेरी क्लियर आ रही है?
यस सर।
वॉइस। चलो, स्टार्ट करें।
Yes, sir.
जी। Today my plan is that to discuss NDPS Act 1985. As you know that I am taking classes seriously after 3 or 4 days. I know that you have to face some problems due to me, but as you know that देर से आए दुरुस्त आए वाली बात है. आज I will try my best. So my point is that as you know that before starting any topic, I always discuss some previous year question paper, and with the help of previous year question paper, I want to emphasize that NDPS is very important for not only for getting good marks in your semester, but at the same time for appearing in the higher judicial service exam. If you see the syllabus of higher judicial service exam, in 7 states NDPS have been mentioned. If you see the APO of the syllabus of APO of Madhya Pradesh and Rajasthan, NDPS Act 1985 is a crucial subject. Once you see the previous year question paper of new LLB, see the nature of the question paper, it clearly shows that in each and one part, for example, question number one is not possible without understanding the NDPS because second part is the NDPS. Question number two, second part NDPS. Question number three, second part NDPS. Question number five, second part NDPS. So my point is that one part is other subject, other just for example Sita Act, other act. But one part, one, two, three, five is question from the NDPS. It means without getting the and better understanding of NDPS, writing of answer is not possible. In the another way, and another year, see the 1B, 3B, 6B. It means one part from all these three questions is the NDPS. If you see the question paper of 2019, just before this year, see the question number 2, question number 5, question number 8. Means it means near about 30 marks, at least 30 marks are coming from the topic of the NDPS. And as you know that at the present time there is a lot of controversy regarding the drugs addict, drug issue, and everyone is knowing that NCB, Narcotics Control Bureau, is very popular and active nowadays. And especially as you know that in the case of suicide of the several farmers, no one is going to take care. But in such cases, people are hypersensitive and they started to emphasize. So that's why NCB, what is the NCB? Everyone is asking. Nowadays, today I will discuss this particular act, and five leading cases have been mentioned in your syllabus. See the Karnal case 2009, 10, 11, 11, 16. But I want to add one more case. Name of the case is that Riya Chakravarti. Riya Chakravarti versus state, which was decided just before 3 or 4 days. And bail application of the Miss Riya Chakravarti was rejected by the special court. So now my point is that this is the recent judgment. Although this is the recent judgment of the lower court, but that is a very important judgment. And with along with these leading cases, I will also discuss that case. But before going to discuss leading cases, I want to introduce what is NDPS, why NDPS was enacted, what is the role, what was the need to enact, what is the object, what is the purpose, like these points. I want to start. First point is the introduction. In the brief introductions, I will summarize all my points. What is the brief introduction? As you know that every topic starts from the constitution. Constitution is law of land. Constitution is law of land. And in the fundamental rights, nothing has been mentioned regarding the drugs, but in the DPSP, Article 47 clearly talks about drugs. Article 47 for the purpose of drugs can be divided into two parts. How many parts? Part 2. कोई है ग्रुप में? नाम तो दिखाई नहीं दे रहा किसी का। एक मिनट, एक मिनट। अभिषेक 4।
जी सर।
हाँ अभिषेक, यस, मैं सोच रहा था तो रहते में तो मजा नहीं आता है। Abhishek, इसको mention is
जी सर।
that we have to divide Article 47 into two parts. Make a chart. I make a table. I will improve and send me after making the chart. I will मतलब इसका आर्टिकल 47 को दो पार्ट में डिवाइड करना है मुझे, और बाद में मुझे
जी
रिमाइंड कर देना कि सर आपको डिवाइड करना है दो पार्ट में।
जी सर।
Article 47 I want to divide into two parts. First part is say for the purpose of NDPS, for the purpose of other purposes, Article 47 can be divided into several parts. I am not going at that point. My point regarding the NDPS, for the purpose of NDPS, Article 47 can be divided into two parts. First part is that states shall endeavor to bring about prohibition of consumption of intoxicating drinks and drugs which are injurious to health. This is the first part. Second part is that except for medical purposes. Except for medical purposes. It means Article 47 says that it is a duty of the states to regulate intoxicating drinks and drugs. It means to prohibit intoxicating drugs and drinks. But at the same time, states shall allow for the purpose of medical. It means for the medical purposes, intoxicating drugs or drinks are allowed, but for other purposes, except medical purposes, states shall prohibit. From the point of Article 47, it becomes very clear that it is a duty of the state to improve public health, and for improving the public health, state will prohibit consumption of drinks and drugs. At the same time, such drinks and drugs will be allowed for the medical purposes. So this is the Article 47, two parts. After the commencement of the Constitution of India, drugs drugs can be divided into two parts: use and misuse. Same drugs are also used, and same drugs in certain cases are also misused. It means that point is that before coming the NDPS Act in India, there was some law. With the help of that, we were regulating the NDPS like this point. We were regulating the point. For example, before the commencement of the NDPS Act in India, there were Opium Act 1878, Dangerous Drugs Act. It means before the commencement of the NDPS Act, in our country, we were regulating opium or other dangerous drugs with the help of these three acts. When the NDPS came into force, uh, uh, with the help of Section 82 of the NDPS, all these laws were repealed. With the help of NDPS, all these laws were repealed. What is the point? Another point: why the NDPS was enacted? What was the reason? As you know that any law is not come within 6 seconds or few seconds. It takes some time. After the Second World War, everyone realized that drugs must be regulated. The first time at the International Convention on Narcotic Drugs were regulated. See, International Convention on Narcotic Drugs were regulated. And second international conventions were regulated on the Psychotropic Substances Act 1971. It means my point is that before the enactment of the 1985, there were two international conventions. One was regulating the narcotic drug, other was regulating the Psychotropic Substances Act. If anyone asks what is the difference between 1961 and 1971, main difference is that International Convention 1961 regulate the narcotic drugs. and 1971 regulate the psychotropic substances. But what is the special feature of the NDPS Act? The special feature of the NDPS Act is that it covers both conventions. It covers both conventions. For example, ND covers narcotic drugs 1961. PS covers 1971. So my point is that Section Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 1981 is the combination of two international conventions. Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 95 is the combination of two international conventions. First is that Narcotic Drugs Convention 1961 and second part of the NDPS Act is that Psychotropic Substance 1971. Now question arises, what is the meaning of narcotic drugs? What is the meaning of psychotropic substances? And what is the difference between narcotic drugs and psychotropic substances? Now come to the NDPS Act. What is the NDPS Act? How it was enacted like this? The reason is that in the preamble, if you read the NDPS Act, in the preamble, it has been clearly mentioned that India is signatory of international conventions. India is signatory of international conventions. But in the preamble, what is the international conventions? Word has not been mentioned. In the definition portion, and international convention word has been defined. According to the preamble, India is signatory of the international conventions. That's why we are going to pass the NDPS Act. So, and the definition says that international convention means international convention, that is single convention on narcotic drugs and convention on psychotropic substances 1971. Parliament was enacted. As you know that under which article Parliament has power to implement international conventions. Under Article 253 of the Constitution of India. Which article? Article 253 of the Constitution of India. I hope that in this semester, all of you will read interstate relations, center-state relations, and Article 253 will be discussed thoroughly. It means rule is that on the state list, state will make the law. On the center list, union list, center will make the law. On the concurrent list, parliament and state both will make the law. This is the rule. But what is the exceptions? Exception is that in certain circumstances, parliament can also make on the subject which have been mentioned in the state list. One of the exception has been mentioned under Article 253. 253 says that for the implementation of international conventions, Parliament can make the laws even on those subjects which have been mentioned in the state list. So, Parliament by using Article 253, Parliament by using power under Article 253 enacted the Narcotics, Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act 1985. Okay. Come to the point. What is the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act? There are two parts of this act. How many parts? Two parts. First part deals the narcotic drugs. Second part deals the psychotropic substances. Now question arises that why you are making the two parts of this act. As you know that, what is the meaning of narcotic drugs? First of all, I will make the meaning. Then I will discuss another points. What is the meaning of this psychotropic substances? Now come to the compare between the narcotic drugs and psychotropic substances. Narcotic drugs has been narcotic word. What is the meaning of narcotic word? Narcotic word has been derived. Narcotic word has been derived. Narcos. Narcos word. Narcos is a Latin word. What is the meaning? What is the narcos? Narcos is a Latin word. In the Hollywood, there is one movie. Name of the movie is Narcos. Excellent movie. If you interested, you can see. Yesterday I could not see movie because taking class is very difficult and challenging. But I found that that is a very nice movie. That action movie. जितने डरपोक आदमी होते हैं एक्शन करने में उन्हीं को एक्शन मूवी पसंद आती है तो हम लोग क्या है कि एक्शन मूवी इसलिए देखते हैं ठीक है हम लोग एक्शन दूर ही रहते हैं जो भी हो टाइम पास एक्शन तो नार्कोस इज ए you can see this movie very nice movie fighting action love emotion narcos the narcos is a कौन सा वर्ड बोल रहा था लैटिन वर्ड है ना लैटिन वर्ड narcos is Latin word narcos means simple meaning of narcos is sleeping simple meaning of narcos is sleeping it means those drugs come under the category of narcotic drugs which lead to sleeping it means after consuming drugs your sleeping capacity will increase immediately. Normally people sleep 5 to 6 hours but after taking narcotic drugs you may sleep 12 hours 13 hours 15 hours 16 hours in this way you can sleep it means you can go into the category of kumkaran narcos narcos drugs or narcotic drugs are those drugs which affect sleeping capacity. Psychotic substances. What is the meaning of psychotic? Yes, why लिखूंगा नहीं गलत हो जाएगा स्पेलिंग जल्दी में. Narcotics drugs. Narcotic psychotic drugs are those drugs which affects mental condition. For example, mood, thought, emotion, behavior, perceptions. Sometimes suppose that whatever is that is, if you have become emotional, you will not recover very soon. You will be emotional conditions. Once you have become very angry, you will become very angry for a long time. It will be very dangerous. It will change your emotion, perception, behavior in this way. These are very dangerous for the conduct of the society. So my point is that narcotic drugs are those drugs which affect the sleeping condition and psychotic substances are those drugs which affect the mental condition like mood, thought, emotion, behavior, perception. This is the first difference regarding the sleeping and here regarding the mental condition. This is the first difference. Condition. Regarding the second point, what is the second difference? Wait, 1 minute. Regarding the second point is that narcotic drugs are prepared through plants. Narcotic drugs are generally prepared through the plants. For example, coca leaf. Coca is a plant. जैसे हम लोग कहते हैं कोका कोला. तो कोका कोला is different things. Coca is different things. Coca, cannabis, opium. These are the plants. Narcotic drug word has been defined under section 2, subclass, class 14. Psychotropic substance has been defined under section 223. Here 14, here 23. 14, 23. Total difference is that 6 to 9. 9 total difference is that 9. Narcotic drugs 14 plus 9 that is the psychotic substances that is that. Narcotic drugs are prepared mainly through the plants. Here the psychotic substances are prepared mainly the synthetic materials. Mainly it may be used the chemicals. In this way, narcotic drugs is prepared through the plant. Psychotic substances are prepared through the chemical process. In this way, these are the second differences that. My point is that Coca-Cola, leaf, omnibus, I have divided this in the basis of the definition. But poppy straw is a part of the opium. Poppy straw is a plant of the opium. My point is that what is the narcotic drugs? Please come to the narcotic drugs. See, 214 talks about the narcotic drugs. are three plants and its derivatives. Three plants and its derivatives uh, used for the purpose of making the narcotic drugs. Three plants, that is the C. एक मिनट होल्ड करो यार, एक मिनट होल्ड करो थोड़ा सा। हाँ हेलो, वॉइस आ रही है? हेलो।
यस सर, आ रही है।
ओके। देखो लाइफ में टेंशन नहीं लेना चाहिए। पढ़ाई लिखाई ठीक है, एक हद तक का अपना पार्ट है, बाकी तो ठीक। My point is that there are three plants. First plant is the cannabis. Yeah, cannabis, whatever is that. Regarding English, regarding the spelling, I am not sure. I know that you have better knowledge than me. You can read, I don't know. According to my, cannabis is the that point. Uh, Cannabis is the legal word which have been used and defined under the 2/3, section 2/3. Coca. Coca word has also been defined to 5. Opium or opium poppy has been defined under 17. 3, 5 and 7. This is the cannabis. This is the coca. This is the opium. Cannabis is that in the UP it is also known as the bhang. In the Punjab it is also known as the sukha, and in some places it is also known as charas. And some there are slight difference between the charas and bhang like this. In the bhang there are two parts. One is the male bhang, other is the female bhang. There are two parts of plant. There are two categories of the cannabis plant. As you know that one bhang, I have confusion regarding whether the male bhang or female bhang. I have certain confusion. One types of bhang is sold by the government. Even government authorized to sell of the bhang in certain cases. That is the on the Holy Deepavali it may be used. You can purchase like this. So my point is that cannabis, from the cannabis, bhang, sukha, charas, these are prepared. Coca from the coca, cocaine is prepared, and opium poppy, that is the morphine, is prepared. There are three plants: cannabis, coca, and opium. Again, I want to say that nowadays everyone is saying that modernization, taking the drink, taking the cigarette, these are the symbol of the modernization. Yes, you are happy. If you are comfortable, you can enjoy, there is no problem. But my suggestion is that don't take, don't take, don't take, for example, don't use cannabis, coca, opium even for 2 or 3 times. Otherwise, after 2 or 3 times, you become habitual. Oh, do you know why narcotic drugs are very dangerous? Psychotic drugs are very dangerous because once a person consume it 3 or 4 times, it becomes habitual. Once a person become habitual, it can do anything. It can kill any person for the money. It can kill for getting the charas gaza of him like this. It my point is that don't take taste of these things. These are very dangerous. The narcotic drugs are those drugs which are prepared through the cannabis, coca, opium. These are the three plants. These are the points. Come to the NDPS. NDPS, narcotic drugs and psychotic substances. These are these are the two parts. One is the use. NDPS, narcotic drugs as well as psychotic substances are used in drugs also, especially as a painkiller. Suppose that one accident has occurred and in that hand of someone has been chopped off. किसी का हाथ कट गया है. He is suffering much more pain. At that time, drugs prepared through the narcotic drugs or psychotropic substances drugs may be given. He will feel relaxed for some time. Suppose that during the operation, during the surgery, if he will be conscious, if he is looking everything, who is going to cut my stomach like this and head, nose like this, it will be not possible to conduct the surgery. That's why such drugs are given him, and sometimes he become unconscious or feel relaxed, and at that time surgery is conducted. My point is that these are also necessary for the medical science. These are also necessary for the medical science. That's why even the NDP, even Article 47 clearly says that state shall prohibit, but it shall not prohibit for the medical purposes. So my point is, see, state shall prohibit, but it shall not prohibit for the medical purposes. This point, this exception must be added here. Here is that these are also used for the medicine purpose. But at the same time, if the person have become habitual, it will lead a immoral life. It will live immoral life. It will create a lot of harm in the society. It will deteriorate the health of the public. That's why, as you know, that in the Punjab, Bihar, several places, such types problem are is going on. Even in the university, in the faculty, some students are making habitual, and they sometimes अब न्यूज तो आती रहती है, सबके बारे में पता चलता ही रहता है कौन क्या कर रहा है फैकल्टी में. But being a teacher, you cannot interfere outside the class. In the class, you are free to say anything, but outside, you are not a teacher. You are a ordinary person. That's why don't interfere. I never interfere in life of any person. In the case of misuse, if person becomes the addict, once he becomes the addict, he will leave. So my point is that NDPS use and misuse these parts. After these come to the see with these, what are the basic feature of these drugs? These drugs make the habitual. These drugs make the habitual. And first time quantity of doses started increase. First time you will take only small quantity. Second time huge quantity. It means day by day your habit will increase and the quantity of drugs will increase day by day. That's why NDPS, what is the special feature of the NDPS such type drugs? Special features why these drugs are different from the other drugs? Because these drugs makes habitual, and these drugs makes habitual, and your quantity of such drugs will increase day by day. जैसे मान लीजिए कि नॉर्मल हम दवा खाते हैं तो 2 दिन 3 दिन खाते हैं, फिर खाना खत्म होने के बाद उसकी में डिमांड नहीं रह जाती है, हमारी बीमारी ठीक हो जाती है, हमारी डिमांड खत्म हो जाती है. हम वी आर नॉट हैबिचुअल. लेकिन अगर ये रहेगा तो आप हैबिचुअल हो जाएंगे. दूसरी बात, जब नॉर्मल ड्रग्स हम लेते हैं तो डॉक्टर ने कहा कि हाफ पोर्शन ही लेना इस टेबलेट का, तो हम हाफ ही लेते हैं. लेकिन इस ड्रग्स का क्या है, आप शुरू में हाफ लेंगे, लेकिन 2-4 दिन बाद ड्रग्स का एडिक्ट होते ही आप 1 लेंगे, 2 लेंगे, 3 लेंगे, 4 लेंगे, 5 लेंगे, 10 लेंगे. इस तरह से ड्रग्स क्वांटिटी बढ़ जाएगी. फिर आप कहाँ जाएंगे, आपकी फैमिली कहाँ जाएंगे, और आप देश कहाँ जाएगा, भगवान भरोसे है. इस ड्रग्स की यही खासियत है. नाउ आई वांट टू डिस्कस some basic points regarding the NDPS. My point is that my students have become well aware about the meaning of the Narcotic Drugs as well as Psychotropic Substances Act, and why these acts were enacted. These were enacted due to 2 reasons. First reason was that India had become signatory of Narcotic Drugs in 1961 as well as Psychotropic Substances Act. This was the first reason. Second reason was that, as you know, second reason, AFHEM Act 8057, AFHEM Act 8075, and Dangerous Drugs Act 1930 were not sufficient to regulate such types drugs. Even in the IPC, some provisions have been mentioned in the IPC. For example, 272 to 276. These are also not sufficient. It means due to the insufficiency of these points and signatory of international conventions, these acts were enacted. Abhishek, इसको दो पार्ट में बनाना, जो एक्ट आएगा।
जी सर।
So what is the reason
जी
why
सर।
act was enacted? First part international convention and second part inefficiency of Indian law. ठीक ना?
जी सर।
Come to the point. On which particular date NDPS Act came into force? NDPS Act came into force on the 14th November 1985. As you know that in our country, 14th November is celebrated as a Child's Day, Children's Day, and this is also birth anniversary of first Honorable Prime Minister Mr. Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru ji. That's why this act was came into force on the 14th November 1985. After that, nowadays one body NCB is a very popular. NCB is a very popular Narcotics Control Bureau. As per my life and understanding, NCB was never so much popular as it is today. Earlier, CBI was very popular. Up to some extent, ED was popular. But NCB was not so much popular before the Riya Chakravarti case. Before the arrest of the Riya Chakravarti case and after the suicide or murder, whatever, what would be happened, I don't know. It will be depend upon the investigation of the investigating agency. At present time, I can't say whether this is the suicide or murder of the Mr. Sushant Singh Rajput case. That is the another issue. But for the time being, we can say that that is the suicide. Prima facie case is the suicide. NCB. If you read the, if anyone asks, let me Chandni, what is the NCB? Suppose that someone asked, what is the NCB? Why in the newspaper every time we are reading the NCB? Tomorrow or today, Chandni cannot say that no, it is not in our syllabus. Our teacher will read after 1 week or in the next semester he will read. No, because for layman, you are law students, and according to him, you knows everything. According to him, you knows everything. Whether he is right or wrong, I don't know. So my point is that being a law student, always try to read newspaper and always get the some controversial points so that in the public, if public asks from where you are reading, where you are studying, once you are saying that I am studying in the Faculty of Law, University of Delhi, it means her expectation, his expectation will be much more high. I hope that everyone is representative of the Faculty of Law, University of Delhi, and your representations should be everywhere, whether either in the eyes of layman or lawman. NCB, what is the NCB in brief? In the brief, in the brief, if you read whole NDPS Act 1985, you can't find even a single word regarding the NCB. Why? Why under the NDPS Act NCB word has not been mentioned? There is no provision for Narcotic Control Bureau. As you know that there are 6 parts in the NDPS Act. There are total 83 sections. There is one schedule. What is the structure of the NDPS? Total 83 sections, total 6 chapters, total 1 schedule. First chapter talks about 1 to 3, that is the definition, extent, commencement, like this. But second chapter second, like for example, wait 1 minute. Overconfidence is very dangerous. Second chapter talks about section 4 to 8. This is the second chapter. Yes. Second chapter, that is the 4 to 8. 4 to 7. Third chapter starts from the section 8. Yes, I am right. Fourth chapter starts from the section 8. This is the third chapter. This is the third chapter. Third chapter. This is the third chapter. Regarding the first chapters, that was the article 1 to section 1 to 3, second chapter concludes. In the second chapter talks about authorities and powers. If you read the authorities and power, you will not get anything. But once you read section 4, class 3, section 4, class 3, under this, central government has power to constitute body, to constitute authority or body to regulate this. From this power of the central government, by using the power given, conferred under section 4, class 3, government of India constituted NCB, National Narcotic Controls Bureau. In which year? In 1986. In which month? March 1986. It means Narcotics Control Bureau has been constituted by another notifications issued by the central government in 1986 by using the power given under section 3, section 4, class 3. Once you put find out, control find out, and if you write Narcotics Control Bureau, you can't find it. You can't find such body. Okay? Why? Because these bodies have been narcotics. You can't find. That's why there is no direct provisions in this act. If you go to the website of the NCB, Narcotics Control Bureau, at that place every details have been mentioned. So my point is that if anyone asks you what is the NCB, your reply will be that NCB is the short form of the Narcotics Control Bureau. Narcotics Control Bureau was constituted by the central government. Central government constituted this body using the power given under section 4, class 3 of the NDPS Act 1985. Function of the NCB: to seize, to arrest, to control trafficking of goods, trafficking of prohibited drugs, and to coordinate among all bodies which work is to control prohibited drugs. This is the NCB. I hope that everyone have got this point regarding the NCB. And NCB had arrested Miss Riya Chakravarti. That's why nowadays मीडिया का एक अलग ही अपना स्वयं है, उतना चलेगा। मैं कुछ बोलूंगा नहीं, तुम लोग भी कम दुष्ट नहीं हो, तुरंत ब्लेम लगाओगे कि नहीं सर आप पढ़ाते नहीं हो, पॉलिटिकल हो जाते हो। देखो लॉ का टीचर अगर पॉलिटिक्स नहीं करेगा या पॉलिटिकल बात नहीं करेगा तो करेगा कौन? अब तुम लोग उम्मीद करोगे फिजिक्स का टीचर बताएगा कि नहीं रिया चक्रवर्ती कौन है, कहाँ पर है, तो गलत हो जाएगा ना। उसके पास तो सैंपल बस आएगा और बताएगा कि नहीं इसमें क्वांटिटी कितना है, बाकी चीज थोड़ी बताएगा। Come to the another points. Again, I want to start. See, another important section, Article 253. NDPS Act had been enacted by using the power under Article 253. These are the provisions. Come to the NDPS Act. What is the basic feature? NDPS Act. How much time I have to discuss? Time कितना है?
So 10 minutes.
8 minutes, sir.
10-20 मिनट्स ले सकते हैं। तुम लोग क्लास है अभी, इसके बाद क्लास है किसी का?
नहीं सर, क्लास नहीं है इसके बाद, फ्री।
2-4 मिनट ठीक से आप पढ़ाएंगे। तुम लोग प्रेशर में आकर लेफ्ट मत करने लगना।
ओके सर।
तुमसे ज्यादा हमें भी काम रहता है, प्रेशर भी रहता है। वाइफ भी गेट पर खड़ा होकर के वेट करती रहती है कि जैसे मैं इस रूम से निकलूंगा उस इंटर कर जाएगी, उसको पढ़ना होता है। बड़ी समस्या है, लेकिन चलो इसी में आगे बढ़ना है। Come to the point here is that I want to start some BRX. With the help of BRX, I will discuss their night. I want to start from the section 8. Section 8. Section 8, 9, 10 is the most important sections which have been prescribed in the NDPS Act. Although this section doesn't talk about the punishment. For the punishment, there is another chapter. For the punishment, chapter 4 discusses the punishment. Chapter 4 discusses the punishment. What is the four? What is the section 8, 19? These are the very important. Prohibition, control, regulation. These are the points. These are the points. Prohibition. For the example, I told you narcotic drugs are prepared through the plants. Who can cultivate the plants? How can cultivate the plants? These are the procedures. Once you are not following that procedure, who can sell narcotic drugs? Who can use narcotic drugs? All and each and everything have been prescribed how to regulate these things. The first point is that no person shall that is the mandatory. No person shall three things cultivate. What cultivate? My point is that what cultivate? No person shall cultivate. So what cultivate? Take note. What no person cultivate? Come to the point. No person shall cultivate coca plant. No person shall cultivate opium poppy. No person shall cultivate cannabis plant. The three things, cultivations on 3 points, coca, opium, cannabis plant. And I have already shown that these are the coca, cannabis, opium plant. The point is that no person cultivate. Okay, this is the first part regarding the cultivation. First part regarding the cultivation. Second part regarding something different thing. Second part regarding the second part, that is the no person shall produce, manufacture, possess, sell, purchase, transport, warehouse, use, consume, import, export, whatever might be there. So my point is that section 8 clearly says that no person shall cultivate coca plant, coca, opium, cannabis plant, or no person shall produce, manufacture, possess, sell, purchase, transport, wear, impose, export, whatever might be there. But except is the means something in some certain circumstances it can be do. So this is the word except. Except create the exception. So what is the rule? Rule is that no person shall cultivate, no person shall export, import, sell, import, purchase like this, consume. But in certain circumstances it is possible. In certain circumstances cultivation is possible. Certain circumstances production is cultivation possible. Certain circumstances sale, purchase, everything is possible. In which circumstances? The landmark point is there for medical purposes. For medical purposes. For scientific purposes. For medical purposes, except for medical purposes or scientific purposes. I hope that my students are getting jurisprudence of this exception. What is the philosophy? What is the jurisprudence of this section? Jurisprudence is Article 47 of the Constitution of India. Constitution of India was saying that state shall regulate, but for the except for the purpose of medical purposes. The same Article 47, in the logic of the Article 47 of the Constitution of India, here in certain circumstances for medical purposes, cultivation, sale, export, import, consumption is possible. Okay, first point. These are the basic about the section 8. I will discuss something more. But one more exception is there. With the permission of the central government, with the permission of the central government, section 9. Section 9 talks about the central government. Section 8 talks about, section 10 talks about the state government. Subject to the provisions of section 8, the state government by rule may allow. By rule may allow. So my point is that in certain circumstances, with after taking the license from the central government, you can cultivate. You can cultivate. You can cultivate. you can cultivate, you can produce, you can manufacture. My point is that in section 8, no person was allowed, but in two conditions, persons are allowed. First purpose for the medical or scientific purpose, and second is that with the permission of the central government. Central government can give the permission, can give the license under section 9. Question arises whether state government can give permission for the protection, for the production cultivation like this. If yes, under which section? Yes, state government can give, but under which section? Under section 10. Under section 10, government, state government can also give permission. Here, power of state government to permit, control, and regulate. So my point is that what is the combined effect of section 8, 9, 10? Combined effect of section 8, 9, 10 is that two parts. First part talks about the rule. Second part talks about the exception. First part rule is that no person shall be allowed to cultivate, produce, possess, sale, purchase of the opium, of the cocaine, of the coca, like this. Second part exception, first part. Second part can again divide into two parts. For medical purposes, for scientific purposes, it is allowed. Third, second, for the central government, if give permission, you can do. If the state government give permission, you can do. These are the basic points you can discuss. I hope that everyone is feel boring. In the next class, I will discuss something more. And in the next class, after this, I will again discuss the introductions. Okay. Again, in the next class, I will discuss these points. I hope that everyone have enjoyed my class. अब नहीं भी enjoy किए होगे, बोर भी रहोगे तो बोलना तुम सब मत. अच्छा, क्लास समझ में आया कि नहीं, सही बताओ तुम लोग.
Yes, sir.
हाँ.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
अच्छा अभिमन्यु, वही था अभिमन्यु.
यस सर.
क्लास समझ में आया तुम्हें?
जी सर, बिल्कुल.
देखो, लड़कियां बहुत ही तेज होती हैं, तुरंत रोल नंबर लिखना शुरू करती हैं. लड़के थोड़ा इग्नोर कर जाते हैं, लेकिन जानती हैं सबकी अटेंडेंस बहुत जरूरी है. अगर लिखना है रोल नंबर तो लिख दो तुम लोग, वैसे भी कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, जो करना वो करूंगा मैं. ओके, यू कैन राइट द रोल नंबर्स. आई एम गोइंग टू लीव द क्लास. प्लीज बी फास्ट, keep fast whatever might be there. Okay, you can write your roll number, but don't worry, this is the online classes, otherwise everyone knows about me. Where I have to leave?
Sir,
Yes.
statutory body है या it's constitutional body?
Please wait 1 minute. I have to stop my recording.